So, hi there everyone, welcome back to another episode of Marwell Manor, my farming simulator series. My name's Leon, I'm the one looking after you. And yet, we're back on the farm. The field are now planted, we're just doing all the fertilisation and everything. I think it should be, it's about, yeah, there you go, most of it's at 60%. Why am I starting down here? Well, it's the furthest fields from the farm, and this series is going to go through a bit of a change. So, those eagle-eyed bits at the start will notice that it now says multiplayer at the top. Basically, I've restarted, and we've got the same fields. Ignore the money in the top because there's still a couple of things to be bought, which I'll explain later. But yeah, this is now running on the community server, and got a few other people in the game. They're not in tonight at the point of recording, but we've had a couple of them in doing stuff on the thing, and I'll explain more about them. We'll put links for them in the video description as well. So let me cue the intro and let's show you what the differences are. So yeah, heading back up towards where the farm is, and again you can see another field here ready. It's still got to have, I think this one is actually fully fertilised now and ready. The other two need another coat, which I'll have to wait till the following day. And yes, different tractor. This is part of one of the things. Each member of the community has got their own vehicle. There's only a couple of us got them so far. Still got a couple more to buy. I haven't managed to catch up with them in the server because the server's running whenever any of the community want to take part. Another field here ready to go. But the first thing you'll know, a bit wayward, is that all what buildings we had before have all gone. When we loaded the map into multiplayer, it didn't bring the buildings for some reason, so I'm not going to complain. So we've got quite a few sheds. This shed up here to the ahead of us now is where all the individual tractors are parked. So the yellow JCB is Wolfhart's, and the red Valtra is Bacara's. Still going to get Spirit Fang and Loopy Lugs once we catch up with them. So that's fine. This is the shed for our sprayers. So there's two in use at the moment. So they're out and about. You'll see we have a stack of lime here. This is because we had to invest in some vehicle just to deal with this because it was emptied in a big stack, and Wolfhart spent time gathering it all up and stacked it all up nice and neatly there. So that's that. So that's the same. The repair shed and fuel is the same, but down here is where a lot of changes are. As you can see, none of the sheds from before are down here. And also the house has changed as well. And I don't know if this is someone from the game or it's just because it's now summer. It says a barbecue appeared on the lawn. So, don't know where that is. So our grain storage. Now, we started off, I put in most of the vehicles that we had in the last time. We've added a couple of other tractors as well. And I said the reason the money's so high is because we've still got at least two more tractors to buy. So, that is. And the way we're working is all the green vehicles are community vehicles. The other ones are our own personal ones. So this is my Valtra, which is just out and about with. You can see, yeah, all the equipment down here. We're probably going to need to buy some more trailers for once we start that side of it. Got our seed shed things down here, so got small land. We are going to be having animals, because Spirit Fang wants to do some grass cutting and animals, so we're going to have that stuff to buy as well. And these fields are just all being prepared now. So we're still running course play as well. So that's good. We've got the horrible little combine we had, so hopefully we'll replace that. Our little tractor here for doing bits and pieces, but again it's just to you know, it gives us a bit of difference in this series of what we're doing. I'm going to go up here and have a look, because this tractor, this field should be not far off either, or you're going to be running out of fuel soon. Let's have a look. Oh, just finishing. Right, run over. So again, it should be a bit of laugh as it is. We have got a couple of spaces left. Of course, priority does go to Patreons and YouTube members. So you will find links in the video description for Patreon, and of course there is the join button on the channel. Right, so turn you off. But yeah, it's getting on. And the good thing is we've got. It's a bit awkward because the way we're doing it, we've got different members of the community in different parts of the world. So Pakara is representing the southern hemisphere. I believe he's in New Zealand. Wolf is representing our American contingent. So again, it's one of those things. I've managed to catch up with both of them online. And I said, if you are interested in taking part, then don't be afraid to leave a comment or contact me via Twitter, and we'll certainly discuss it. Which one am I going for? I'll put it in this far one since it's kind of gone that way. These trailers don't like awkward to reverse. Right, drop that there. But yeah, we haven't decided. We only just started the conversation and said there's going to be animals and everything. And there's lots of bits and pieces, and we're not running too many mods either. At the moment, the only mods we're running is the farm itself, course play, a couple of the real dirt mods, and I think that's pretty much it really. Oh, and seasons of course. So yeah, and we're going to do this for a little bit, get ourselves into practice fit before we move on to doing a full bit. We're going to try and do different things. And that's why we've kind of got a community fleet of vehicles, and also some of the others. I know Pakara is planning to do some videos from the server as well. Probably once we start the next map. But this way it just kind of makes it gone a bit more fun. Right, let's go and have a look at our other field, how it's getting on. Oh. Oh, I've parked up a tree. Right, let's try that again. I've run over the barbecue. Be interested to know if any of the guys put that there, because I don't think it's not placeable, is it? No, not one of those. They're just decorative objects. Water pump. Right. Okay, I don't know how that mod's ended up in here. No, Where's he up to? Not too much left to go there either. We should say we've done the weeding and everything. I've got more things to do on it. Let's go and jump on board this one. Yeah, just to say, I mean, it was, I mean, because of the size of the map, and I was getting it prepped. And these fields are, it's a lot of work for one person to do. And I've been planning to do the multiplayer, and again, because of the way I wanted this to work, it was going to be quite a while for the multiplayer to do, and it was just, you know, we were at a good point. We've kind of followed the same path. You know, we are planting the oats that we said we were going to in the last episode. Hence why there's also been a slightly longer gap between the last two episodes coming out, is because we decided to move the day due to the end of another series, and also we're setting up the server. I mean, we've only had the server running now about 4 or 5 days. So of course all these fields and everything have had to be done, and there's been the most I think there's been online at the same time is 2 of us. So it's been getting it on, hence why we decided to use course play as well, because at least then, as I said, you know, we can, you know, get it all set up. And the guys have all been brilliant with what they've done. As I said, apart from a little accident with some lime, but as I said, that's all been tidied up and everything as well. And I said they were going to have, you know, videos coming out from the other guys as well of things going on, so you'll be able to see different points in the farm and what's happening. And hopefully as time goes there'll be some videos of a few of us in here doing stuff together, having a laugh, having a joke as well. So yeah, this is just going to be a fairly short video, this one, as I said, to introduce the changes of it. It's going to be fun, and as I said, if anyone is interested in joining in, taking part, just drop me a message. And I said I want to thank everyone who has, to Wolf, to Picara, Spirit, and Loopy Lugs for, you know, expressing interest right back at the start of this. You know, without their support as well, you know, we wouldn't be able to get this up and running. And I said, you know, I want to hopefully see more. If we get enough people, then of course we'll increase the amount of slots that we put in for the next map. So yeah, please get in touch if you want to be involved. Even if you've never played Farming Simulator before, I'm not, you know, this is a good place to come and learn, take part, and enjoy. It is, we're not running any of the DLCs, we're just running the base game itself. So don't have to think you've got to go out and, if you haven't got it already, buy all of it. Just the base DLC. We're keeping it as open to everyone as we can. So yeah, and this should be fun. But if you've enjoyed this video, please do hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you haven't already done so, leave your comments below, and come and join us for videos. You know, we hope there'll be a bit more going on in them in the next one, because as I said, this one has just been about, you know, a massive change in it. But yeah, come and join the rest of us as we get Marwell Manor up and running, and who knows, we might be able to, you know, we've got 6 fields. Who knows, maybe we'll get enough people that we can take over the whole thing eventually. Only time will tell. But until the next video, bye bye for now.